Today we want to talk to you about standby power, the risks associated with standby power, and propose a way to eliminate standby power that can help save money. Think about your entertainment stand and system at home. The appearance of your system may seem nice, neat, and impressive, but what about behind your system? Is there a mess of wires and plugs that are left plugged into the outlet? You may not be aware of it, but the fact is, even if the devices are powered off, they're still using electricity. Standby power is also known as vampire power, vampire draw, phantom load, or leaking electricity. This type of power usage only occurs because some devices claim to be switched off on the electronic interface, but are actually in a different state from being switched off at the plug. The term standby power refers to the electricity that many gadgets and appliances waste just by being plugged in, even if they are switched off. What do you think your cell phone charger does all day while it's plugged into the wall? If it's warm when you get home from school or work, then it's been using electricity, even if it's had nothing to charge. Looking at just the number of electrical devices that we use in our own homes, we can start to understand the amount of waste that this must generate. Now try to picture the amount of devices in your city, state, and country. Some devices offer remote controls and digital clock features to the user that will reduce or switch off power when the device is not in use, while other devices, such as power adapters for disconnected electronic devices and some household appliances, continue to consume power even without offering any features. This is sometimes called no-load power. Individually, your rechargeable batteries may not put that much strain on the local power plant, but the big picture is far more than troubling. In the United States alone, vampire power costs consumers more than $3 billion a year. Over time, many microwaves and televisions actually consume more electricity during the hours that they are not in use than the times that you're actually using them to heat up dinner or watch your favorite show. Standby power makes up a portion of a home's miscellaneous electric load, which also includes small appliances, security systems, and other small power draws. The U.S. Department of Energy said in 2008 that many appliances continue to draw a small amount of power when they are switched off. These phantom loads occur in most appliances that use electricity, such as VCRs, televisions, stereos, computers, and kitchen appliances. This can be avoided by unplugging the appliance or using a power strip and using the switch on the power strip to cut all power to the appliance. Studies have shown that on average, Americans spend around $200 per year per household on wasted energy, and that 15% of the U.S. greenhouse gas emissions are a result of wasted electricity used in our homes. In Britain, a 2004 study showed that standby modes on electronic devices accounted for 8% of all British domestic power consumption. A similar study in France in 2000 found that standby power accounted for 7% of total residential consumption. The numbers do not lie. Standby power has a real effect on the amount of energy that is used around the world each year. There is also a risk associated with shock and fire from devices in standby modes. There are reports of televisions in particular catching fire in standby mode, although this is much less likely with the newer model appliances. Although rare, cell phone chargers can cause a fire, especially if the charger is left plugged in and sitting in curtains, clothing, or simply left on the bed. Cutting down on unnecessary electricity usage has its clear benefits for both the environment and your pocket, and a device that tackles the issue of standby power is an obvious place to start. Technology is moving forward at a fast pace, but at what cost to our limited resources here on Earth? As technology continues to grow, so should our conservation efforts. Benjamin Franklin once said, "You may delay, but time will not." So how can we reduce the consequences associated with standby power? What we propose is to create an inexpensive adapter that will reduce the amount of energy that appliances waste by remaining plugged in while they are not in use. We want to create a smart adapter that can distinguish when a device is not in use but is still left plugged in. We would now like to introduce to you the Energy Saver Smart Power Adapter. The Energy Saver Smart Power Adapter is our solution to solving standby power and to help improve the world's awareness of energy conservation. The Energy Saver Smart Power Adapter is an adapter that is installed between an electrical wall outlet and an appliance plug that prevents the continuous flow of electrical current when an appliance is not in use. Because the adapter is smart, it will be able to tell if the device actually needs power or not. This will allow you to leave your electrical devices plugged in and not worry about vampire drain. The basic objectives of this adapter are to reduce the usage of standby power, save consumers money on their electric bills, and provide additional safety for electrical appliances. Although power strips have been known to help reduce standby power issues, a power strip is not effective if it is not switched off, and bending down to turn a power strip off isn't always easy, especially among the elderly. For some, it can be difficult at times to bend over to turn these strips off. Plus, research has shown that although many people buy and use power strips, they do not always remember to turn the power strip off. The Energy Saver Smart Power Adapter eliminates the need to remember to switch off that pesky power strip. The inexpensive Energy Saver Smart Power Adapter will only cost a consumer about $10. By eliminating standby power in your household, you can save up to $200 per year, and you can feel better knowing that you have done your part to reduce wasted energy consumption. And if saving a little extra cash on your electric bill isn't enough, with future development, we hope to market this device not only as an energy-efficient device, but as a safety device as well. Our plan for the Energy Saver Smart Power Adapter will be for consumers to use the adapters for additional safety in preventing fires and reducing the risk of electrical shock. If we can prove that the Energy Saver Smart Power Adapter will provide added safety, it may even be possible that some insurance companies will offer discounts to homeowners who purchase and use the Smart Power Adapters. We believe that this first design of the Smart Power Adapter is only the beginning. Concepts for more technical adapters have already been considered, including the Smart Strip and single outlet converted to a triple outlet wall mount adapter. Does this look familiar? Have you ever left the house and wondered if you remembered to turn off your coffee pot? Or ladies, have you ever left the house and panicked thinking, did I turn off my curling iron or my straightener? What if you could control the Smart Power Adapter when you're away from home? Do you think that would help eliminate some of your stress? What if it's possible to turn on the crock pot to warm up supper, or turn on the DVR so it can record your favorite show? You can control and monitor the power to your child's electronic devices all from your smartphone. Want to know if someone has been using your computer while you're away? The Smart Power Adapter will know exactly when and for how long the device was turned on. Use the monitor feature on your smartphone just to see how much power you use each month on certain devices. Just imagine the even smarter Smart Power Adapter, an adapter that can be recognized by a smartphone app with proper application and design. This adapter could provide even more convenience and safety. Just simply insert the even smarter Smart Power Adapter between your hair tools, coffee pot, crock pot, and you will have the availability to monitor the power usage to these devices and even shut off their access to the power supply. This design is still early stages of development, but the idea is very powerful, and with your support, we could see that Energy Saver Smart Power continues to grow even smarter. Ultimately, by offering consumers the Smart Power Adapter, our hopes that they will be properly utilized so they can provide consumers with the maximum advantage. We want our consumers to live happy, healthier lives. And with the Energy Saver Smart Power Adapter, consumers will gain the safety in their homes, save money, and reduce the amount of energy wasted each year from standby power. We want to thank you for taking the time to consider our product. We hope that in the future we can work together to make the Smart Saver Energy Adapter a reality.